Hey there, I'm so excited about this next segment here at ElectricSmarts. I'm Brian Taylor. I'm your host, of course, and we have with us, yes, Marilou Newell from AFC Cable. How are you, Marilou?
Great. Glad to be here.
She's going to talk to us a little bit along the theme of what we've been talking about, just kind of a subject this year of paramount importance, and that is increasing your productivity, more contractor productivity. And let me say this, I think that I've taken a look at MC Cable and your program, and Marilou and I have had a chance to talk. I think it seems to be a natural fit. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. MC Cable has enjoyed tremendous growth over the last 10 or 15 years, and that speaks to the viability in the marketplace of this labor-saving product.
Well, I'm sure a question on everybody's mind, Marilou, is, obviously you want to know where MC Cable can be used, but I guess another question that's of equal import is where can it not be used? What are your thoughts?
Well, all wiring methods per the National Electrical Code have uses permitted and uses not permitted, and that is also the case with type MC cable. But rule of thumb is that any place where traditional pipe and wire wiring methods are approved for use, so too would MC cables be.
Now let's jump back and talk a little bit about productivity, because that is on everybody's mind with good reason. Material costs, they can be a killer, needless to say, up to 30%. You don't have that variation. If that happens, then you're not in good shape. But let me talk about labor costs. That could be 10 to 15% is the difference between whether a contractor makes money on the job. So having said that, I've heard claims that MC Cable can save upwards to, 25 to 50% on the cost of installation. Is that really true?
Well, as the manufacturer of the products, of course, we don't really know what the cost saving is to the contractor. But certainly the growth of MC Cable in the marketplace over the last 10 or 15 years speaks to the contractor saving time, and of course that equals cost.
Well, that's all good. And the other aspect of MC Cable is the specter of not being required as much special training. There is, of course, some training, and so that widens the labor pool. So that, again, is just another inherent way that it speaks to productivity. Would you agree?
Well, certainly all electrical wiring methods do, in fact, require some training. But when you are dealing with a wiring method that doesn't have as many steps, the training or the learning curve is more abbreviated. AFC prides itself on bringing a variety of training tools to the marketplace to help with that.
Okay, I'm a contractor, and I've got a big job. Okay, so there are fewer steps, right, than with traditional wiring methods?
That's correct.
Elaborate.
Well, with MC Cable, that is a factory assembly, which doesn't require that you put in A and then put in B, C, and D. You put in A, you place it where it's supposed to be, you terminate it in the proper method, and you're done.
So it's unlike conduit. There are no restrictions on the number of bends in the run between junction boxes and that kind of thing, right?
Right. There's a whole different set of criteria with more traditional wiring methods than those that one will find in the National Electrical Code for type MC cables.
And do all the savings, for example, that a contractor will get from using MC cables, is that just coming from the labor side of the equation?
Well, certainly the largest percentage of the savings will be on the labor side of the equation, and that too is the biggest price tag on the whole job to begin with. But depending on the size, the smaller branch circuit product may be equal, but certainly the savings that the contractor is going to enjoy is on the labor savings side.
That's great. Well, we're almost done, okay? But I just want to ask you this. Let's just get into specialty cables for just a couple of seconds here. What type are there? I mean, I know you stripe yours for easy recognition, which I think is a great feature. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Well, let me speak first to the color coding system. AFC was the first in the industry to develop a technology for color coding cable products for both type of cable and also phase circuit identification, which is extremely important to the contracting community. And beyond that, we have a variety of MC cables that we have developed. In UL 1569, we have a lot fewer restrictions in the type of variety of product that we can bring to the marketplace. So we enjoy bringing parking deck cable for direct burial applications, fire alarm cable, healthcare cable, super neutral cable, and one that we're talking about here at the NECA show.
Okay, well, that sounds great. Did you have anything to add? I mean, have I missed anything? I mean, did you want to elaborate? Anything you want to emphasize?
Well, again, I'd like to speak to that point where we are showing today how a neutral per phase wiring design is much safer. And we have some product demonstrations at booth 916 we'd like to share with people.
Well, moving right along, everybody, this is Brian Taylor for ElectricSmarts. We really want to thank Marilou Newell from AFC Cable for coming in. Thanks, Marilou.
My pleasure.
All right. Everybody, we appreciate your time for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Thanks again, Marilou.